Hi, Lorraine here, your founding designer with Keep Collective, and welcome to Christi's Keep Collective Social. She is your hostess with the mostest, and we are getting ready to get this party started. So, welcome everybody, and we're going to kick this party off with 2 giveaways. That's right. The first giveaway is all about joining the party. So anyone who is coming to the party, they have accepted the invitation, you have commented, you have made a post, you have liked what we're sharing with you, then by all means you are going to be entered into the drawing that we're going to do at the end of the social. The social is going to last for 2 weeks. So that's going to give you plenty of time so that we can actually start to design. And Keep Collective is all about designing and sharing your story. And it is so exciting. So Keep Collective just launched. It is brand spanking new, January 29th. So it is a sister company to Stella and Dot, so some of you are familiar. But Keep Collective, it is all about our keepers and keys. That's right. So we tell our story. It is a one-of-a-kind design, and it is a lifetime keepsake. So whether you want something simple, you want something deluxe, over the top, we have it all. Rome wasn't built in a day, and you don't have to build your story in a day. Let's face it, life is going to change tomorrow. We have fabulous events that happen, moments, memories, hobbies, gosh, you name it, anything and everything, because it is all about you, and that's what we're doing. We are creating our story, and we are putting it together. Whether you even want just maybe something to give you a little bit of inspiration, the one that I'm wearing here today was actually put together for a gentleman. It starts off with a wishing stone. That's what this little beauty is right here. Aren't they great? Aren't they just cute and precious? So this one happens to be turquoise, and it represents friendship. The next thing here, this beautiful piece of gold, this bar, we call these our Say Anything bars. This one happens to say Live Happy. And over here is the painter's palette. He happens to be an artist, so we are using the painter's palette just for representation and symbolizing for him. And then over here, this is his year for thriving. So for thriving, we use the anchor for T because he just happens to be, he loves to sail. That's what he does for relaxation. And it also is one of his hobbies. And then the I happens to be the 2015 bar, and then we're using the V for wish. We use the wishbone for the V. And then just because he's a guy, you know, we're using the lightning bolt for the other I. You can make it and use any one of our charms. We call them keys. Sometimes people call them charms to represent and to spell out the lettering. You can get as creative and crazy as you want to. It's all about having fun. So this one just happens to be our artist friend. He's going to live happy, and he's thriving through the year 2015. This is his year. If he happened to be a runner, he could have used the instead of the 2015 bar, we could have used the full marathon or the half marathon bar, you know, the 26.2 or the 13.1. So either way, we have all kinds of keys that you could use. So this just gives you an example, and this was done on the double leather. Okay, so that brings us to our keepers. You can have keepers in a single leather, or you can have it in a double leather. Now, if you have a lot to say, then you're going to want to put it on a double leather. Or if you're going to be using any one of our Say Anything bars, and you have other keys that you would like to display, then I would choose the double leather. Plus, you have a lot more room to grow. Now, you can always use just the single. Isn't this beautiful, turquoise? Now, all of our keepers are reversible. That's right. So it's like you're getting 2 in 1. How cool is that? That's right. So having 2 colors, you can always change it over. You can just turn the keys around, and you got another color on the other side. This one is turquoise, and on the other side happens to be like an ivory, a natural kind of ivory color. It's beautiful. And the clasp is done in silver. So this one's really pretty. I love it. And you can make it as simple as you want. Whether you want to use one of the wishing stones and just put that right dead center in the middle, you can do that. You can always represent and have faith in silver right there. We also have a love disc there in rose gold. That would be pretty. Or you can just really make it as simple as using just a script, whether it says love, and we also have this one here in blessed. That would go right across there. You can make it however you want to. I'm just kind of sharing with you and showing you just a few little quick examples. So we do have the leathers, the single and the double. Now, wait till you see this. This is one of my favorites. This is the bangle. This happens to be the rose gold. Look how pretty and shiny that is. I know. Gorgeous. Now on here, the keys that we have happens to be the lockets. I have two of them on here because I wanted to share with you the two different styles. We have one that is in the rectangle, which is the envelope. And then over here we have the round. Now, yes, they open. That's right, they do. They open up. And the rectangle inside says, P.S. I love you. Isn't that great? And you can just put the photo right in there. And then the round one, I'm going to open that one up. And that one says, love always. How sweet. Love it, love it, love it. So I'm going to close that back up. Now, if you're not someone who's into bracelets, that's okay, because we also have necklaces. And the necklaces are what we call our pendants. There you go. You can see that. This one, the pendants, you really have a lot of room, but just enough to say exactly what you want. I just happened to put one of our scripts on here of the pave that says love. And I also threw on here one of the wishing stones in love, just to give you an idea of how much will fit on here. Okay, and this happens to be on our 18-inch chain. This whole thing is in the rose gold. The one that I have on, I love this. I love it, love it, love it. This is one of my favorite keys of all time that they have come out with. My absolute favorite. And I just think it's gorgeous. It goes on every single one of our pieces, whether that is the leathers, the other bracelet I'm going to show you and share with you, which is gorgeous. It is yummy beautiful. But it is this key right here. It is called our timekeeper. It fits on the pendant. This one happens to be in rose gold. Let me go ahead and take this off so I can give you a better view up close. Look at that beauty. Isn't that gorgeous? I know. Yep, it is a working watch, folks. There it is. So you can thread it through on the leather keepers. You can put it on the pendant, and let me tell you, it is so gorgeous on our mesh bracelets. That would be this. Look at that. Sparkle, 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 and it is silky and like butter. That's right. So if bling is your thing, this is for you. This is my favorite. This is also one of my favorites. It is yummy. This is what I call yummy. Sexy yummy. And also, that one happens to be in stainless steel, so that would be the silver. Excuse me. And this is the gold. I just happen to have one, so you can see what it looks like. Isn't that beautiful? These are so elegant, and they are exquisite. Now, I know some of you have seen some of these very similar. Yep, and they happen to go for, what, $7,500? Top designer? I don't know. Kind of reminds me of one of my favorite movies called Breakfast at Tiffany's. Something like that, I think I recall. Anyway, that's right. So, why am I showing you the keepers? Because our second giveaway is all about getting a second keeper for free. That's right. So this comes from me directly. This is my own personal giveaway that I'm giving to anyone who places an order of $200 or more. You will get a second keeper for free, because I know some of you are probably on the fence. Oh, do I want a bracelet? Do I want the pendant? Ooh, I like this, and ooh, I like that. Get both. How cool is that? Let me just take the guesswork out of it for you. Go ahead and get both. Know that I am willing to give you your second keeper for free, and that's going to be your choice out of the single leather or double leather or even the pendant. And yes, I will include the chain. I mean, what is good about having the pendant if I don't give you the chain? So whether you want the 18-inch, the 30-inch chain, so either way, the pendant, the single leather or the double leather, either one of those, second keeper is for free. That's right. So let's get this party started. It is all about you. We want to hear your stories. Comment below. If you want us to put a mock-up together for you, we can totally do that. If it's a private story that you just don't want to share on the board, then feel free to private message me and I will put that together for you, and I will go ahead and send you the picture of it, and then you can decide. We can make some changes. I'm happy to do it. That's what we're here for. And let's just get this party started. Let's start sharing our stories and build your story, because I can't wait to see it. See you on the board.